Dear students, welcome back. Today our topic is frequency division multiplexing. We know about the multiplexing in previous subjects. What is multiplexing? The multiplexer in the digital logic design, STLD, the another name is switching theory and logic design subject. We discussed about the multiplexer. What is what is the multiplexer? It allows it allows different lines through a single channel. It allows different data lines through a single channel. We know about the multiplexer. We know about the multiplexer. Here that multiplexer, here the multiplexing technique is used in these communication systems. We know, we observe in daily life so many so many channels are parallelly received in our TV setup system. In that system we have frequency in that using that you use a technique is called frequency division multiplexing. You just understand what is frequency division multiplexing plexing is through our data our modulated signal passes through a lines. In that lines the entire the entire bandwidth divided into different frequency slots. Okay, so different frequency slots. So in using this frequency division multiplexing technique, we accommodate a channels, different channels without interfacing. We send parallelly at a time. So frequency division using this frequency division multiplexing, uh, different channels are accommodated in a single channel or single medium through using different frequencies ranges. In other words, the entire bandwidth of the our spectrum divided for different channels. Okay, so here the allocation of different bands or carrier frequency to different channels is called frequency division multiplexer. Okay, now what is the block diagram of the frequency division multiplexing? Simply FDM. Here the block diagram shows us different modulators are there, n number of modulators, modulator 1, modulator 2, and modulator 3, and modulator 4, and so on. So the each modulator each modulator modulates the signal. What is the modulation? We discussed about the modulation in earlier classes. The modulation process is the energizing the signal using high frequency signal. It means the imposing the high frequency signal into the low frequency signal, that is actual our message signal. So here sorry, here different in channel 1 the signal 1 is present, in channel 2 signal 2 is present, in channel 3 signal 3 present, and so on. The different channels, it means the different message signals are fed to the input of the one of the input of the modulators. So there are parallel modulators, there are number of modulators, n number of modulators are here. So each modulator each modulator receives the another input signal. One input signal is message signal. For the modulator, the two input signals, one output signal. The two input signals are the one of input signal. One input signal is message signal, another input signal is carrier signal. So the modulator modulates using these two signals, then output gives modulated signal. So here the n number of modulators are there, the inputs are message signal 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So another carrier signals also here present. So the output of these modulator signals are fed to the mixer or adder. Okay. this is the simple this is the simple block diagram of the frequency division multiplexer. So here the sum of frequency signals are allowed through are fed to this modulator 1. Another frequency range signals are fed to the modulator 2. These all outputs are fed to the adder circuits at a time. Then in the communication channel, this is the composite signal, means the combination of different channels, different signals parallelly parallelly traveled through a channel or through a medium or through a wire, parallelly traveled with a frequency difference. That is the concept of the frequency division multiplexing. Okay. Now here what is the bandwidth of frequency division multiplexing? So here the simple formula bandwidth of FDM equal to n into bandwidth of NBWCH, means bandwidth of channels, plus n minus 1 into bandwidth of G, means here the G means guard. G means guard. This is the guard bandwidth. Okay, guard bandwidth. What is guard bandwidth? Means the gap between two adjacent channels. The different channels are parallelly traveled in a spectrum. So in that spectrum there is a small gap between two channels, because in order to avoid the interference of the channels. So that's why here guard band is accommodated. Okay, guard band is accommodated. So here n equal to n, n means n number of channels. It means n into, for example, 4 channels are there, 4 into, so bandwidth, here the bandwidth, so some frequency under 2 plus n minus 1 at 3 into, so guard band. In similar manner we use the we calculate the total bandwidth of the FDM signals. Okay. Just a minute. This is another type of block diagram of FDM system. So here message inputs are there, 1, 2 and so on. That message signal commonly we discussed in previous sections. This commonly the message signal are very low frequency signal. That's why here for effective transmission or for effective operation, the low pass filters are accommodated here. The low pass filter for each message signal. That output of the low pass filter it means if any high frequency signal, means the unwanted signals are presented. For example, the human voice signal is a message signal, but in that message signal unwantedly a harsh sound or another sounds are present. It may be a high frequency signals. So here the low pass filters are simply removed that high frequency signals, only it passes through its only low frequency signals, then it fed to the modulator. Here the carrier signal, observe the carrier signal fed to the common to all the modulators, then the outputs of the modulators are fed to the BP, means band pass filters. We already told in previous class, I think, the filters, bass band pass filter, low pass filter, high pass filters. These topics are all are in the previous electronic subjects like analog and digital circuits or signal systems. So like in like subjects we discussed about the in detail in EDC also, I think. So the concepts are we discussed in deeply, but that devices are accommodate here for in our communication system. Here the band pass filter means a particular band of frequencies allows through it, that is called the band band pass filter. So the each band pass filter output is common to common to a single block, that is the adder or mixer we discussed earlier. So this is another representation block diagram representation of the FDM. Okay, in next that uh, output are FDM output is fed to the at the demultiplexing side. It means that it is the receiver side. It is the it is the transmitter side. Then it traveled and received at that another place. Here this is the demultiplexing technique. This it is the reverse process of the multiplexing techniques. So the each channel output, it means the composite signal, that composite signal fed to the each band pass filter. So in that composite composite message signal or composite signal, composition of different message signals, we discussed earlier that composite message signal fed to here each band pass filter. The each band pass filter passes only that particular band which is here used, means 1 minute. So these two are matched, these two are matched. In this way that particular bands only passes through this filters, passes through these filters. Then the output of the band pass filter is further fed to the this is the demodulator. So demodulator, what happens in modulator, what happens in demodulator, what are the different modulation techniques, those are discussed in detail in next classes. So you just remember that the demodulation means reverse process of the modulation. The modulation is adding the energy signal to the message signal for effective transmission. The demodulation means the modulation done or the modulation process at the transmission side, the demodulation process at receiver side. So the demodulator operation means remove the carrier signal from the message signal. So the output of the demodulator is always a low frequency signal. It means message signal. It is similar to message signal or as a pure, not a pure message signal. Using the low pass filter, it only passes low frequency. It means another any high frequency components or carrier components. It means high frequency components means carrier is a high frequency. So high frequency components are present that simply remove using low pass filter. The output of each low pass filter is message signal. It means m of t. Okay, this is the concept of frequency division multiplexing. So the another representation here, the frequency FDM demultiplexer. Here we observe FDM the common communication channel composite signal fed to the BPF1, BPF2, BPF3 signal. We already discussed. This is the another representation, BPF demodulator followed by demodulator. The output is, this is the simple block diagram. These two are simple block diagrams. In we shown just a few minutes or few seconds ago. That is the standard block diagram. So in this way we understand the what is multiplexing and what is demultiplexing. Thank you. We meet again. Hope you are all safe. Thank you.